E3 is dead and everyone has moved on. There was Summer Games Fest, which is more so for third-party multi-platform games, and also Sony and Microsoft held their own standard events during the summer. But then there's Nintendo. You feel like you always know what they're gonna do next, but also never know at the same time. Last year they had a Xenoblade 3 Direct along with a partner showcase. I didn't watch either. But this year Nintendo is holding just a standard Direct, but going into this one, it's kind of weird. Many of the big Nintendo games that we've known about and that we expected to see in every Nintendo Direct for the past couple of years, they're pretty much all out now. Really, the only one that's left is Pikmin 4, and Nintendo already mentioned that they're going to be talking about it during this Direct, and so it's obvious that it's not supposed to be a big thing. They're just detailing more of the game, because it's coming out next month. After Pikmin 4, we don't know what to expect from Nintendo for the rest of the year. So, what are we supposed to get from this Direct? Well, the rumors are that there's going to be a SNES remastered game by Square Enix, and also a new 2D Mario game. I'll be the judge of this. 3 farming games? Nintendo Directs are back! Thank God Nintendo is being normal this year. Here we are with a new Nintendo Direct. We start off with Pokemon. Oh, what's next? No 2D Mario? A trailer for the DLC for Scarlet and Violet play, and why does this start off a Nintendo Direct? Correct me if I'm wrong, but usually Pokemon stuff isn't shown in Nintendo Directs. They show it in Pokemon Presents. The DLC adds some mask event and a mystery Pokemon. What Pokemon fan was like, whoa, who is that? They introduced part 2 and include this epic beat drop. It's a school, it's not that cool. They did not need to take up 3.5 minutes of that Direct. It really didn't have to. Takahashi and Koizumi introduced themselves. I love these guys because it feels like they're my friends when in reality, they won't stop shoving Pokemon down my throat. So I guess they are my friends. I guess I'm getting a call from someone. Hello.
You see the new DLC for Scarlet and Violet?
Oh my god, will you please stop? Don't you love it when they show a full-length trailer, then Yoshiaki and Koizumi then spend more time explaining what you saw? Now our first batch of headlines, first up, Sonic Superstars. Obviously this was coming to Switch, but this game looks excellent. I'm a strong Sonic hater, but if they make a good game, I won't hate it. And I don't hate what I see so far. I loved Mania, but it doesn't really feel like it has much of its own identity. Now don't get me wrong, plenty of things are memorable, but the whole point of the game is to make a new Sonic game that feels just like the Genesis originals. And I liked that, but I like how Superstars is modernizing it. It looks like a solid 2D platformer, you can play as multiple characters who have their own abilities, and there's co-op play also. This game just looks like a blast, and I can't wait to play it. But can you farm? Well, you can in Palia. Palia, a free-to-play online sim game. It seems okay, especially for being free. Not crazy exciting, but looks fine. Next up, Persona 5. What the f*** is that? A Persona 5 spin-off. Okay. I recently picked up Persona 5 on Switch, and I didn't really get into it. I'll try again when I have hundreds of hours of time to spare, but I just can't yet, but I want to. Now, this is a tactical RPG with a stupid looking art style. They look like the Chibiz art style, kind of. I don't know, it just looks dumb. Myth Force is the first person roguelike with a Saturday morning cartoon inspired art style. Not my thing, but I think it does look pretty cool. And the announcement of a Splatfest where you choose your favorite ice cream flavor and try to make that the dominant color. It seems pretty neat. Too bad I'm not a Splatoon fan. And another Pokemon game. Stop! A new Detective Pikachu. My God, this trailer was ass.
Tim Goodman.
Saul Goodman? Similar frame rates and just doesn't look like a Switch game.
Looks like he still loves coffee.
He likes coffee. God, he's so relatable. Now take a look at Mario RPG is coming to Switch Online? Wait, what? No, a remake of Mario RPG. What? Super Mario RPG from the Super Nintendo is getting a remaster. Oh my gosh. I've never played it before, but I know it's a beloved title, so I'm so excited to see it here. The art style looks gorgeous. They kept the tiny squished look Mario has, and it's so good to see. The game looks gorgeous and just so much fun. I hope this starts a trend of remastered of the Mario RPGs. This looks wonderful. And next, they tease a Princess Peach Center game coming next year. Super Princess Peach 2? And one more announcement, Luigi's Mansion. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon is getting a Switch remaster that's so cool. And mark my words, Luigi's Mansion 1 is not far behind. Well, I guess that means no 2D Mario game, but at least we got 3 great games announced. Next up are some more headlines. Oh! Batman Arkham Trilogy, finally. After being rumored for years, the Arkham Trilogy is making its way to Switch. And they're running natively. Oh yeah. I adore Asylum and City. I still have yet to play Night. I own it, I just haven't actually played it yet. But I may as well just wait. I'm a bit worried how Night will run, but I think they will make it work. So a couple of great announcements and now utter dog shit, right? Next is Gloomhaven. Right. I won't say it looks bad, but I will say I don't care. Just Dance 2024, of course that's here. Hey, it's only natural. I will say I do like the backgrounds. It does look like the game series has evolved, which is good to see. I guess since they're no longer making them for Wii, they can have more than 7 polygons. Next up is another roguelike, Silent Hope. Don't care. Wait, is that farming? Speaking of farming, they farm. I said it back in September and I'll say it again here. Don't care. 1 bit. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 looks solid for a Switch port. Won't play, but it does look quality enough. Manic Mechanics looks like a Mario Party mini game beefed into a whole game. Looks fine, whatever. Or DLC from Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Cool, moving on. Dragon Quest is up next. Dragon Quest Heroes, The Dark Prince. Seems like a Dragon Quest combined with Pokemon. So, Pokemon, but good. This looks neat. I'll definitely play this. Next up is another Pikmin 4 trailer. I'm not drooling over this game, but I will pick it up. It does look fun. It just shows off various new mechanics, and I really love the environments. This looks so neat. Please re-explain everything.
In past Pikmin games, you had to return to your spaceship before sundown. However, in this latest entry, you can now venture out at night.
Thanks.
We have even more Pikmin news to share.
Oh?
HD versions of the first 2 Pikmin games, originally released on Nintendo GameCube, will launch on Nintendo eShop later today.
Oh yeah! Pikmin 1 and 2 HD remasters are coming to Switch. Released digitally after the Directs, that's so cool. And a physical release coming later, I'll wait to pick it up then. But regardless, super exciting stuff. It's so great to see the whole Pikmin series on Switch. That doesn't count. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1. Awesome. It has the first 3 Metal Gear Solid games, along with the original Metal Gear games and the NES ports of them. Throw in some digital novels and other cool little bonuses. This is so cool. Konami kills it with their collections, so it's so cool to see this. Vampire Survivors, a mobile game, is coming over to Switch. I've dabbled in it, and it's quite fun and can be addicting. I'll keep my eye on this one.
You're a pigeon. Yeah, you heard that right.
What the f***? A battle royale music game with pigeons. That's pretty fun. Looks goofy, I may try it out. Penny's Big Breakaway. Okay, it's a 3D platformer, not something that appeals to me, but looks fine. And some news on the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Pack Wave 5, introducing a new track, Squeaky Clean Sprint, based entirely in a bathroom. That's so fun. And some more new characters, Petey Piranha, Wiggler, and Kamek. Kamek has been shafted from Mario Kart ever since Mario Kart 64, so it's so cool to finally see him be added in the mainline Mario Kart game. An RPG remake, don't care. And a new WarioWare Move It. This one is you hold the 2 Joy-Cons like this, and the games revolve around using the Joy-Con. That's so cool. I love WarioWare, so it'll be a fun time.
Why aren't you saying anything?
He was so into it, I didn't want to interrupt.
God, I love these guys. A couple of more announcements. Nintendo Live, okay, just a Nintendo themed event. Don't care, I'm not going to f***ing Washington for that. Next up, Tears of the Kingdom stuff. 2 more amiibo, Zelda and Ganondorf. We knew these were coming, but they still look so cool. I can't wait to get them. And one final announcement.
Please take a look.
No.
Onward and upward.
Oh! A new 2D Mario game, and it looks so cool. An absolutely gorgeous looking game with brilliant animation that looks so lively. So many new mechanics and enemies, so much cool creative stuff. Points are done away with too, and there just seems to be so much cool new stuff. This is Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And this needed to happen. Super Mario Bros. Wonder is what 2D Mario needed. It looks like 2D Mario while also being new and refreshing. It looks so good. New Super Mario Bros. Is dead, and I couldn't be happier. Mario can also turn into an elephant. What a great game, and what a great direct. Well, that was wonderful. Nintendo has done it again. 3 more farming games. Jokes aside, this direct made me very happy. Not just great reveals by Nintendo, but also from third parties too. Going into this direct, I was worried because I just didn't know what else could come to the Switch, but after this direct, I was reminded that the Switch is the ever-growing definitive Nintendo console. We're constantly getting old games remastered for Switch, but also new games from plenty of brilliant series. At the beginning of the generation, it felt like Nintendo was only making new games, and then they moved on to only making remasters. But now, we're getting both of them concurrently, more often than ever. And while I'm ready for Nintendo to upgrade to a more powerful system, I'm excited to see that the Switch will continue to get wonderful games until that happens. Now I need to figure out how to retire so I can get Social Security money to pay for all these games.